Hey everyone, welcome to the Gameweek 27 team selection video. Um, we are going to go through the one transfer I made this week, as well as hope for a better week than the last. If you've been liking these videos, please don't forget to like and subscribe, but we'll get right into it. And starting in goal, we have Di Gregorio again. Monza against Cremonese, I have much more faith in than Lecce against Fiorentina. So I'm going to back Di Gregorio for the clean sheet here. Defense, I'm not very enthusiastic about this week. A lot of tough fixtures. I do have faith that Napoli and Kim can get the clean sheet against Torino. Ibanez against Lazio. I haven't really liked Ibanez since I brought him in. A yellow card machine. Has scored an own goal since then. Maybe one or two clean sheets, and I think I benched one of the clean sheets. So it hasn't been a good story with Ibanez yet, but I will be starting him this week. And finally, I am going to jump on to the Danilo train. First Juve player I've brought in since the 15-point deduction. They do have a hard fixture against Inter this week, but when you have a defender that has a lot of attacking threat as well, it kind of says, yeah, they might not get the clean sheet, but you could still get decent points out of this. So that's why I'm going with Danilo there. Into the midfield, Kvaratskhelia, Lookman, Dybala, and Felipe Anderson. Immobile might be back this week, which could drop Anderson's value again. I'm thinking that he might get another shot at it and hopefully at least start over Zaccagni, who I am benching right now. So I do have Zaccagni on the bench. Felipe Anderson is got the starting role. Dybala, a great forward, regardless against a good team, bad team, I wouldn't sit him. And Lookman and Kvaratskhelia, I think, are where I'm expecting the majority of my midfield points to come this week. Then finally in the attack, Lautaro Martinez against Juve. It's kind of like I kind of don't want him to get points, but if Inter is to score on Juve, which they're a whole hard team to keep a clean sheet against, I'd at least hope that it's Lautaro Martinez putting the ball in the back of the net to get me fantasy points. We have Enzola. I'm not missing out on those points again. He got a goal and an assist, which I sat last week. That was 13 points sitting on the bench. Could have made a big difference in my score and rank. So it was unfortunate to have them there. But I'll have Osimhen with the captaincy armband this week. He seems a little more consistent for attack returns all the time. Just had a great Europa game today against Frankfurt. Hoping that he still starts. But again, sometimes picking that midfielder is good because if you do get that goal, there's the extra point, and then if he's captained, 2 points. But just I'm just gonna go with a little bit safer and go with the striker this time and have Osimhen as my captain. Hopefully that does not come back to bite me. On the bench, Falcone, Zaccagni, Darmian, and Biol. I can't really see big points coming from either of those three this week, but you never know. Hopefully, I don't sit a giant haul like I did last week. As far as top 5 players to highlight, I didn't really go through, and I was looking through. I didn't really like want to make a transfer, but I didn't want to burn one, which is why I finally decided to bring Danilo in. I'd say Danilo is a really good player to have right now. I'd say two that you could definitely have are Kvaratskhelia and Osimhen. Enzola is motoring right now. He's playing fantastic. And as far as a fifth one, there are a lot of different options you could go here. I'd say you'd need to make sure that you have someone in the Napoli defense right now with how well they're playing. So whether that's Kim, Di Lorenzo, whatever you want in there. But that's what I go with. I'd go with the 3 Napoli players, Kim, Kvaratskhelia, Osimhen, Danilo, and Enzola. So that's who I'm highlighting from my team right now. Because honestly, if you go into the transfers right now, my team is almost the entire top amount. It's funny how it just by showing that it does not mean that you have the best overall fantasy team, even though they're all accumulated the most points. It's when you get them and knowing when to drop them as well. But yeah, they're obviously the layout has fallen off a bit. Probably, I guess, a good keeper to have right now, but I like the cheaper keepers. And then the other one I said you could bring Di Lorenzo. He's more expensive than Kim, so that's why I'm going with Kim. And I've been going with him for a while now. But anyway, that's what I have for you this video. Just let's check on what happened around the league this week. A lot of Sassuolo players being brought in after they dropped 4 goals on Roma, as well as Enzola and Rabiot. Kind of all makes sense there. And then a lot of big names just getting dropped here. Coop Miners has been on an injury, which is fair. Lautaro Martinez with the missed penalty, I guess, got everyone's selling him. Hoyland, I don't know if he's still starting where he was for Atalanta, and Vlahovic and Beto, just people giving up on strikers right now, which is interesting to see. And then we had the last team of the week. Enzolo, Rabiot, Kvaratskhelia, Berardi, Mondragona, Verdi. A very common name. Team of the week, I guess, this past week. But that's all I got for you this week. Good luck this week. If you haven't yet, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you after the game week. Take care.